Next Generation Weather Forecaster Joe Shaka here from Patreon.com. It has been a while, but we are talking about the tropics here in the Atlantic Basin, which have gone off to an early start yet again. So let's take a quick look at what's going on. I have a new way I want to be doing this for the new hurricane season. Going to be doing my videos in a little different approach, different material that we're going to be covering. So I think this is a good practice run before we start talking about some more serious storms as we go along down the road here. So let's take a look and see what we have here. And this is really impressive. I mean, it's May 20th. The National Hurricane Center started issuing these graphical weather outlooks on May 15th, back last Saturday. Today's Thursday. And it really is pretty impressive to see this again for the 7th year in a row that you're getting development, and sometimes more than one development, before the official start of the Atlantic hurricane season, which begins on June 1st. There was talk between the National Hurricane Center, the WMO, the World Meteorological Organization. Should we push back the hurricane season to May 15th? But it seems like they've come up with right now a compromise that, okay, the National Hurricane Center can issue these things on a regular basis starting on May 15th, and then on June 1st, the official start of the Atlantic hurricane season can begin. So there's still some debate about that. Maybe next year things will change again in that department. But whatever, here we are with a 70 to 90% chance of development of this feature here, and up to a 30-40% chance of this developing here within 5 days. And 5 days from now, this is going to be inland. So it better develop. This is going to be a 1 to 2 day feature in through here, and this will be a more, if you will, drawn-out process. This gets pretty close to the island of Bermuda, which, by the way, is under tropical storm watch, and we'll take a look at that here. So here are our two features here on the mid-level water vapor. We'll start with the one in the Gulf of Mexico, and you can see here, this is, this is the vortex that actually came out of Texas, got over the Gulf, where water temperatures 79 to 82 degrees is developed, and you can see this is a hybrid system with dry air getting involved and somewhat trying to get wrapped in. But this is going to be a short fuse system. And again, this feature out here, this is 91L. This is 90L, and this is 91L. So trying to get these characterized so you can do future forecast modeling with these. And again, I give them a name, and you can see what this looks like here. And this will be Anna, and this will be, I believe, Bertha over here. So we have two systems that are on their way to becoming named systems. I think both of them will become named. I think this one will get named first, and then this one, but we'll see how that goes down the road here. But you can see both of these showing hybrid classification features with dry air, both of them, getting entrained into them. So why are we seeing, more importantly, why are we seeing this development? Well, part of it's because the Madden-Julian oscillation, we've been talking about this for many, many years now, doing it when we do these kind of an update. The Madden-Julian oscillation is in phase 4, and it's going to be running through phase 5 and phase 6 over the next couple of days. Now, let's take a look at what happens in phase 4 and 5, and I guess you could argue phase 6, but that's pretty much coming towards the end of the life cycle of these systems. Phase 4 and 5, let's hold on closely here, and you can see phase 4 and 5, there's a little bit of enhancement here in the northwest Gulf of Mexico, as you can see there. And then off the near Bermuda, there's some additional enhancement as well to the east of Bermuda. So what's going to happen is this system here heads into Texas tomorrow night, and then the feature here, Bermuda, back southwestward, that's going to get picked up by a cold front that's coming through and gets taken out and weakened, moving northeast after that. Now, the upward motion pattern from the Japanese, and we're still trying to get free data from the European for its upward motion pattern, but it seems like overall, the upward motion pattern from both of these models for this upcoming week are pretty much the same. Well, I like to call it upward motion, but it really shows upward and downward motion, but it's the vertical velocity at 200 millibars. So you can see the northwest Gulf of Mexico has neutral sign, and the feature out here also is in somewhat of a neutral position. So you can see how that can work out. You can see the rainfall, the enhancement here in the northwest Gulf of Mexico. The enhancement here as that feature heads out. And then classic, I love using this, and many other people do as well. The ridge over troubled water, which popped that vortice in the northwest Gulf of Mexico. Classic ridge over troubled water. And the situation over here in the western Atlantic is a trough a cold pool aloft working its way down to the surface and becoming tropical by rapid feedback with the waters being warmer than normal. And I did not put those SST anomalies on, but again, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do these videos for this upcoming year. But in the next update, which will likely be tomorrow, we're going to have some additional products in our video, so you can pretty much see the overall large-scale synoptic features that got these systems set off. And then you can see here the tropical cyclone activity. This is going through Sunday. You can see, obviously, 90 to 100% probabilities. You can really nicely see where these features are going to be going over the course of their lifetime. Now, finally, like we wrapped up here, as I like to put out my track and intensity forecast. You can see by tomorrow morning, I have this at 35 miles an hour, and then it comes in tomorrow night to the I guess you could say central, almost southern Texas coast. I'd say more central, mid-central coast as a. Now, I believe they're going to name this feature, but nevertheless, it's going to come in, I think, as a 40-mile-per-hour storm into central Texas coast tomorrow night. And then the feature out here is up here. It'll move west, back southwest, and then it'll turn around and come back out. I think this also gets to 40, 45 miles an hour. And again, will bring some minor impacts to the island of Bermuda, where tropical storm watch is currently in effect. So definitely some early season development here in the Atlantic Basin, no surprise. And I'll have my next update out tomorrow morning with some additional updates and some additional weather maps. So stay tuned for that. That's it for now, and thank you for watching.